Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 28438 Southwest Orleans Avenue here in Wilsonville. We are located on the left side of the home. That's if you're looking at the front of the house from the street, right by the air conditioning unit. We have a 3-inch ABS cleanout as our point of access. We're going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. We currently have water running, and I just zeroed out right there at the bottom of the cleanout. I don't know if you noticed, my camera kind of scraped some stuff off the bottom of the pipe there, that kind of tan stuff. It's a little bit of grease. So far here, this is not significant. I just pointed out for the sake of educational purposes. You want to try and put as little down your line as you can, because often it does stick in the pipe. The line transitions here over to 4-inch 3034 PVC pipe. And we'll have a better look at the flow line here when the line's drained out. If I'm seeing thick grease consistently throughout, we may recommend some drain cleaning. So far, it's fairly minimal looking. And then here at 32 feet, we have reached the main lateral connection. We're just going to go locate that real quick here while the line drains out. But as far as flow goes, the line has great flow to the main lateral. Alrighty, just did a toilet flush here to help clean the camera lens up. That should drain off here pretty quick. Anyway, the line terminates at the rear alleyway. If you look at the driveway, you'll see a stamp in the concrete that says SS. That's where your line crosses into the street. Is right at that point. And it kind of comes up the side of the house, veers underneath part of the driveway, and then gets the rest of the way out to the main lateral in the roadway. We still have a little water moving through the line here, and I want that right now in case I pick any grease up on my camera and clean it off. None of that water is standing water. And again, I want to reiterate, the grease that's in here is very minimal. This point here is not at a point where it needs to be drain cleaned. It's very minor and very thin. And now that my camera's gone through there and carved a pathway through it, a lot of that's going to slough off all on its own. It's only about a 32nd of an inch thick. I get concerned when you've got 1/4 to a 1/2 inch thick grease buildup. This is very minor. Most households out there look just like this. And this is not from just dumping grease down the pipe. It's just putting stuff down the disposal, cleaning your dishes off, stuff of that nature. So we're going to go ahead and reel the camera out of the sewer line. We have good flow all the way out to the main lateral connection. All the pipe we have scoped here appears to be in good condition. Has good flow and is functioning properly at this time. I'm just flipping the camera around here real quick to run it back to the foundation wall. And right here is where we cross into the crawl space area. You got some minor standing water right here, right at the foundation wall. It's only about a 1-foot section of pipe there with a 1/2 inch of standing water. In my opinion, that is very minor and not in need of repair work. I generally don't start getting worried about standing water until there's at least 1 inch of it for 5 feet. Even at that point, the likelihood of a backup with just toilet paper is extremely low. Bellies of that size typically are only going to act up on you if you're flushing humongous amounts of stuff down the toilet at once, balling your toilet paper up like a football, or putting paper towels and tampons in the line. Stuff of that nature. Anyway, we have good flow throughout the entirety of the external lateral here. All the pipe we scoped today is in good condition. The sewer line is functioning properly at this time.